Hi everybody. Just thought I'd include Joe in this. I might be quiet doing this, so sorry if you like a lot of talking. Sorry, I'm trying to get my jacket on the back of my chair so it's out of my way. Is it hanging off? Okay. Thought I'd bring you into this. It's a little idea I had for this page here. I don't want to use this page here because it's my coffee stain paper. I don't want to mess it up. It's real pretty. I like it anyway. I'm going to add a page to a signature that wasn't there. And I'm going to show you my little, what they call method of madness here. So I've already cut it down to fit. This was actually about this much longer, wider, sorry, not longer, wider. This is the length, this is the width. I've just got it turned like. So anyways, I got it already cut down to size. Now what I'm going to do, I'm hoping this works. If not, I'll delete my video. But there's the hole punch there, and hole punch there where I put the signature in, right? Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here, here, and here, and about there, there, and there. And I'm going to go in as far as probably here. Maybe a little shorter. I might cut it down. I don't know. But anyways, I don't need very much for this side. All I need is for it to be about right there. So, yeah. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make slits down through these. I want them to be as straight as I can get them. So, just wait for my madness. Okay, I'm going to say, how long did I want the page to be? No matter what. No matter what. If I burp, I'm sorry. I've been drinking soda. So I'm just going to mark here. So I'll know. That gives me my spots. Okay, so I'm going to make these little lengths. I'm going to take out from there to there. I'm going to take that out, leave a strip here, leave this strip, leave a strip here, and leave a strip here. But I'm taking out a strip, taking out a strip, taking out a strip, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. This is just my little trial and error. I gotta, okay. That'll do right to there. So that'll let me know. Move that over to here. And it's not quite as long. That's okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Just going to cut an even cut right there. All the way across. Because this thickness here and here will be what goes through to the other side. Like I said, there's a method to this that I'm trying to do. Sorry if I jump every once in a while. There's somebody that has been trying to mess with their neighbor, I guess. I'm not sure. But my husband's worried for me as well because this person could mess with me while he's at work. So, yeah. I don't have anything in my front yard to steal, but my neighbor does. And she's at work right now. She works during the day. I kind of went a little long on that one, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to cut all the way up that spot. Right here's my spot that I want it to be at. Okay. Now here we go. I'm going to save these things because I could always use these. And there's even reasons why I have this out too. But this is going to turn into a brick wall. I know it sounds weird. Okay, so what I did is I cut this like this. I needed a page in here other than this one to work with to go with this. So I made this because it's more cardstocky. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. So it goes down in. So far it's working. Okay, yep, that's what I was afraid of. I made it too short. That's okay. think it gives me an idea in my rough draft. So now I know how long I need it to be. There we go. And we'll pull that back out. And that worked. It worked what I wanted it to do. You're welcome if you're learning with me. So, okay, I need to go get another one of these. Where do I see them at? Okay. I had to go. It's just right there. I just have to stand up to get to it, so I had to get it. Okay, so now I'm going to use this as my rough draft. That way I have more room. I don't want to like cut a little here, cut a little there kind of thing. Okay. Now, I need to cut this all off. Cut. Yeah, I need it to be a little bit longer than that because I see where my bend is. So I'll get a measuring stick. I hit my light. I guess I could put this on y'all. Okay, right there. So, okay. Now, I'm going to make these as well because that's the things that goes in and through. Oops, kind of got that one a little off there. There we go. Okay, that's what I need to cut now. So that's my template. Now I'm going to just do my cutting. I would use my little cutting machine, my jiggy thing. I'll use it for that, but for this part, I don't want to cut it too short. And even for that, I'm going to use my scalpel tool. There we go. Now, like I said, I'll probably be a little bit more quieter than normal. So I'm thinking, make sure I don't mess up. I don't want to mess up. Okay. Now I can go up here. There we go. Now this is what we had. This is what we have. The nice clean one. And now this can go down in here. Kind of got a little high, but that's okay because the rest of them are the same height, so it's not a big deal. And there's my page. Okay, now we're going to find the other side of this because we got to turn it into the rest of the page. There they are. Now I can leave these as is, make them into pockets maybe or something like that on this side. Like do this, turn them into pockets. Or if I want another page, all I have to do is add page to it of paper. Let's see, what do I have that I can show you what I'm talking about. There's green on that side, so I think I'm going to use a green piece. Oh, my green piece is no good. Do I have enough color? That's a full piece right here. So I could do that and glue it down. onto this piece of paper instead and make the pockets, or make, you know, just to give it some bracing, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. And the green brings this green over here to here. But it's a different color green, unfortunately. So, yeah. I just wanted to give you an understanding. That's what you could do. I'm just going to place it to this side and strengthen it that way. I do need to make these a little shorter. Just barely a little bit shorter. That's all I need them to be, is just a little bit shorter. Need to make sure I line these up on the other side. Okay, that one right there. That one's done. I gotta get this one lined up so it's nice and neat too. Oops. I'm gonna straighten that one up too because it's not the same length, but that's okay. I'll use my scissors. I'll just and all I need to do is glue that down. Oh, this is a scalpel, or it's a one of these. X-Acto. It's a type of X-Acto knife, but it's a little pin kind. Just pops out down here, and you push here, and it pops it back in. I gotta find out where I get the blades from. I mean, I got it from Walmart. You'd think that you're supposed to get the blades there, but we can't find the blades there, so more likely I gotta go online to do that. But anyways, I'm gonna turn this into a page with pockets, I think. Will it grab and pull? That's my question too. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll make them their own pocket. Like put something on them and make them into a pocket. You know? Maybe that's what I'll have to do. So, back to the color scheme. I have this bright green which does match it. So I'll just cut this down to where I can use it. Hope y'all are doing well. You know what, I'm going to just make that into a square piece. I think I might have more of this paper. I'm not sure. That's the reason why I want to make sure I don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, Patty. Okay, so it's too wide. Doesn't mean I can't go like this, cut that, and then put that piece down here, make another piece. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I went out a little bit so it gives it a little lip. There, that way there'll be enough. Just put that up here for now. Carry this over. Okay, I'm going to use this one at the top. I'm going to leave a little bit down here. It gives it room to move. Does anybody else's thing fall off constantly and get on your nerves? Mine does. It gets on my nerves so bad. Okay, I'm going to tape these two pieces together. I'll bind them so that they're not going to separate. I know I could have left it together, but because the way it would have been together would have been this way, and I don't need it that way. I need it this way. Okay, right there. Okay. Where is my washi tapies? I'm going to put, yeah, I'm going to use that one. Well, I have two I can use. I can either use the trees or this little foliage. Let me see which one will match it best. Where's that? Can't find it. See, this is why you never want to let go of your stuff. Okay, there's that. Okay. So let's see which one of these would look best. I think this one would. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Put that there so I don't lose that spot again. This washi tape I got from a place called Kiwi something. Kiwi Pen? It was I don't know. It just showed up on my it showed up on my what do you call it? The news feed for my Facebook, because I always look for things on sites, you know, to buy for doing this kind of stuff that I can afford. And she was fairly decent price. And she had beautiful pieces that you can use. But yeah. I don't think I got that straight. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay. Pick that up. Thank you. Now. Ah! It's the first time any of this kind has done this. So now I gotta cut that piece off, because I gotta have it the right. I don't throw it away. I just stick it to my tape, my drawers over here, and put them to use later. Just go real slow this time. There. And I'm gonna say that's just enough. And I always use the glue most times, because I don't want to take that chance later on when the person has it that it's going to come apart, you know? Right there. I use my nails to rub against anything that's like tape or anything like that, because then I know it gets all the bubbles out. The bubbles. The bird bees. The bubbles. The bubbles. Okay. I'm just going to use these because I don't know what to do with the other ones. Oh, they're sitting there right in front of my face. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Hopefully that don't get in my way of the pockets. A little long now, so I'm going to have to shorten it. But I'm hoping that this will be behind. Yes, it will. Yay. So, okay. Let me make sure. If it's here. Yeah, it'll be straight behind that one. Okay, that'll work for me. I know this might be a longer video than you was expecting it to be. This is a process. I mean, some things are test, trial, and errors, you know, and sometimes you have to do it a couple of times. And a lot of people don't understand that, you know. Okay, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these into pockets on that side. And I'm going to do that by using art glitter glue. And all I'm going to do is do a U shape here, here, and all the way down. Same thing on this one. Leaving a gap. Not on this side. You don't have to leave a gap on that side. Just on this side that's closest to the spine. And the reason why you want to leave that gap, it gives it room to move. Now I'm just going to put it on there. Make sure it's down exactly like I want it. Giving it that little bit of a gap down in here as well, Getting that glue on out of there to squirt it out a little bit. Forgetting that I just realized that there's some glue now on the page on the other side. I forgot to put a piece of paper down for yourself. Hold on. Put that there. Just like that. And there we go. And now I have pockets. Oh, I should have made the little thumb thing. I can still do that if I really wanted to. Gotta wait until that dries totally. I wish I would have made myself one of those little pouches that Pam teaches you about, tells us about on her channel. See, there's that. I don't like that showing, so I'm probably gonna box that in somehow. Put like an edging on the paper here. But I need to make some thumb holes before I forget. So this way I'm going to have to do it. I mark on here where I need it to be to make the thumb hole that I need. So I'll go in like so. Putting my hand back there and putting it right about where I want it. Hopefully I do this right. There we go. So see, it's kind of over just too much for my taste, but that'll have to do. Oh, there's the pieces inside the pocket. Okay. And now I got to do it up here. See, the only thing I don't like is that it's pressing on here. So hopefully this one don't do that. It probably will. Had to use my fingers to hold that up. I didn't stain it either. And you can do that as well, even if it's already done. All you have to do is fold you a piece of paper, just enough to be able to stick it inside the pocket, like so. Take what you want to edge it with, and this one is the vanilla, the vintage photo. That's the name of it. Don't you hate that when it happens? It doesn't want to focus. And then you just want to go like this. Okay, right on the edge. Going like an angle. Don't go flat, because if you go flat onto the page like this and then rub on that, you're going to hit your edging. And you're going to rip it or tear it or whatever, you know? And this doesn't make it as dark, and it looks very vintaged, if that makes sense. There we go. Okay. Now I want to get right here as well. So I'm just lining that up. Okay. Just barely touching it that way. There we go. I'm just going to put this right here. There. And that one is done. You see? It's that easy. Now I want to put an edging on here to hide this stuff here. And the next video that I do will be kind of like part 2, because I can't splice these together, so I'm sorry if it's going to be 2 different videos. It'll be on the same day. I'll make sure it's on the same day. It'll be part 2 to this, because I want to show you what I'm going to do with, where'd it go? Way back here, Patty. Hang on. This is the way I do it. Okay, so what I want to do here, I want to show you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to turn that into a different kind of a page over here. So keep your eyes out for that video, that is. But I'm going to put an edging over here. And if you haven't figured it out yet, this is what the next one's going to be. I'm going to make a meatball and spaghetti plate for that. Anyways, there's a whole little idea behind that. This will need to be covered in a different way, maybe. We'll see. But for now, I need to find something to go on the edge of that to go with this. And I'm trying to think something maybe green, something tan. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I have plenty of that stuff over here. Oh, none of it's long enough. Oh, this one is. So I can use this here. It's not the same color, so it's not the same kind. Okay, time to get another one. I thought I had a... Where's that thing at? Sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place, ain't I? What'd I do with it? Where did it go? Oh, it's right in front of my face. This piece. Yeah, that'll be right. Because that's the same exact paper. All I'm going to do... So I'll get my scallop scissors. I don't care for the zigzaggy one for doing this kind of stuff. So I'm going to go right down the edge of this and make myself a scalloped edge. Because to me this is more of a whimsical book. You know. There we go. And now I just need to cut off enough thickness. Put it right on the edge of that. I don't know why I turned it this way. I never use it this side. I'll make it a little bit thicker. That over there. Just like that, you've got you some scallop paper edging. You just decorate it up the best you can, the best way you like. And what I could do right now, but I won't, I can use this on the edge of it to make it even pop a little bit better. For now, I'm just going to leave it as is. Maybe give it some edging to that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm just going to go right on the edge and go like this. So it used to look like this, and now it looks like that. Just gives it some darkness to the page. And then you can go like this, kind of blend that, you know, in maybe a little bit more, if you choose to. It's up to you. You don't have to. Hopefully I don't get cut off before I get this on there. Okay. Now this time I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Till this runs out, it's Fabri-Tac. When I fill this up, that'll be Fabri-Fix. Because that's what my husband bought me. Just going to go along this right here. There we go. Now you got to decide, do you want people to see this side or do you want them to see the plain side? I want them to see the other side. So if I want to, I can darken it as I, you know, as I go. Meaning I can make it darker later. There we go. Now I've got an edging, gives it strength on the edge of the page, knowing that this is really finicky paper. And there's the other side. I just got to decorate this side to match this possibly. That's the only thing. Got to get this excess Fabri-Tac off, otherwise it'll make the pages stick together. There you go. So you made yourself a little pocket, a new page with pockets, adding paper to it. But yeah, you made yourself a new page by just doing that. Yeah, where's it at? There it is. By just adding a piece of paper, cutting it a certain way, bringing it through, and you got that. So with that said, this will be part one. The next piece will be me doing something and decorating this side. So stay tuned for that one. So I'll be right back, okay?